This video is going to be insane. You're not going to want to miss out on the new update regarding the potions, the melee weapons, the farm improvements, the farm changes, the new comps, the new weapons, the new nerfs, the new buffs, the new food updates, and the ballista buff. Also don't forget to comment your in-game name and like the video to enter the A3 Assassin Hood giveaway. So as you can see, there's a whole new weaponry called the Shapeshifter weapons. They are really broken and they will change the meta, but I'm not going to cover them in this video since I already did it in my Wild Blood update video. If you didn't see it, you can also go back and check it out. So as you can see, the new awakened weapons came out, so now you can actually enchant your 0.4 weapons to an even higher tier than it was before. That means the 0.4 weapons prices are going to be changing a lot and they're going to skyrocket once people realize it. So you can actually awaken your weapons at the artifact foundry with siphoned energy, Avalonian energy and silver. The cost of course depends on the tier, but also to enchant them you need attunement points that you will get from PvE combat. You can use these points to give your weapons traits. Adding modifications to your weapon will give strain to it, meaning the more you enchant them, the more they're going to actually cost. They've also changed the prices of personal island upgrades. Now all of your personal islands will have a certain atmosphere, depending on the city where it's located. And now you can actually own one personal island per royal city, meaning you can actually have a total of 7 islands. More islands, more slaves. Each city will actually have a bonus on some kind of crop and animal. So as you can see, there have been a lot of farming changes and improvements. One is the bonuses I just mentioned. There are also butchering bonuses. Carrion will now only have 3 herb bonuses. And Resiliance will have all crop bonuses. All of the animals do have a favorite food, which gives double nutrition when feeding. The nutrition required to feed your farm animals has been doubled. The amount of meat obtained from butchering has been reduced as well. Here are all of the bonuses. The death recap has also been updated. Now you can actually see how you died and a little bit of more details to it. There are also randomized dungeon improvements, meaning solo dungeons are built up differently now, meaning more layouts, new environment sections, and also improved visuals and lighting. There's also a new chat channel for hardcore expeditions. Now also a big update is that the siege ballistas actually are really cheap to craft now. They require 2500 siphoned energy and now they're only at 500. So as you can see, the enchantments have also been nerfed, meaning that everything you want to enchant will cost twice as much as they did before. They also wanted to make the large scale fights last longer, so for that they actually nerfed a lot of melee weapons. They did buff the Bridled Fury by putting a little bit more damage to its E. But they did also nerf Clarent Blade's ability, meaning that without stacks it's actually weaker now, so it's not as good to run 5 Clarent Blades in one party. The Kingmaker got buffed, so that's going to be in use more. The Gallatin Bear also got buffed. The Spiked Gauntlets got nerfed by a decent amount. The Urso Maulers got nerfed by a decent amount. At least the Hellfire Hands got buffed a little bit, and the Fists of Avalon. You can now enchant your potions to level 3. Earlier it was only to level 1. A lot of potions also came into the game, and I came into the potion. But the things that did get buffed were sticky potions by the era getting a little bit bigger. The duration is also longer, the tick rate is faster. In my opinion, poison potions did get a huge buff, and the slow depends on the tier. But it also doesn't reduce resistances anymore, and it doesn't scale with damage buffs. So to compensate for those buffs being lost, you actually get a lot more damage out of it. They also changed foods a little bit, so the cooldown reductions on food decreased by 20% and the max health buffs on foods increased by 15%. The resilience curve factor has also gone down by 10. The survivability has also been decreased and the resilience buff caps at 18 people. Now into the deep depths on how the melee weapons are going to be fucked. So the resilience on most of the melee weapons is going down, and on some of them it's not a big change. But as you can see, the Clarent Blade went from 50% to 20%, meaning it's fucked. The Battle Axe went down by 20%, the Halberd went down by 20%, the Carrion Collar, the Bear Paws, the Realmbreaker went down by 15%, meaning yeah, the resilience is basically just fucked now. I'm guessing that half of the Melee DPS players are having a stroke currently, because all of the gloves also lost a lot of resilience. A lot of them by 25% actually, some of them by 30, for example the Fists of Avalon or Ursa and Maulers. The spears aren't actually that bad, some of them actually got buffed a bit, but now the daggers, no, that's not good. The one-handed dagger went down by 25%, and so did the dagger pair, and the claws, and the blood leather, and the death givers. Oh yeah, and also 20% on bridal fury. Well, that's not good. Almost forgot to mention they actually did also fix the AoE damage. So the more people you hit with an AoE ability, the more damage it will do. But after that, I think that's all. So thanks for watching my patch notes video. If you enjoyed the content, go watch my other videos. I also made a couple of them on how to make silver easily in Albion. Don't forget that my guild modifiers is recruiting. I am looking for silver donations because I am poor. Rayo out, you ragged dumb bitch.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Twilight and the beautiful sea, I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky.